Solve 5 raised to the power of x times 5 raised to the power of 2 is equal to 125. Solve 5 raised to the power of x times 5 raised to the power of 2 is equal to 125. So I have 5 raised to the power of x times 5 raised to the power of 2 is equal to 125. So the first thing I would want to do here is to apply the multiplication law of indices here. I have 5 raised to the power of x times 5 raised to the power of 2. So to resolve this, I would have to apply the multiplication law of indices. And the multiplication law of indices states that x raised to the power of a times x raised to the power of b is equal to what? X raised to the power of a plus b. Since the base number are the same, I will take one of them, which is x, and then add the powers. Same thing I will do here. 5, 5. I will take one of them, which is 5, and then what? Add the powers. So this will be x plus what? Plus 2 equal to 125. Equal to 125. Right? So the next thing I will do is to convert this 125 to an index number. So 125 can also be written as 5 raised to the power of what? Of 3. 5 raised to the power of 3. That's 5 times 5 times 5. That will give you 125. Right? So instead of me to write 125 here, I'll put the index form, which is what? 5 raised to the power of 3. So this will be 5 raised to the power of x plus 2 is equal to 5 raised to the power of what? 3. So since the base number are the same, this 5 will cancel out this 5, right? So my x plus 2 will be equal to what? 3. X plus 2 is equal to what? 3. So x cannot be added to 2. So I will take this 2 to the other side of the equation. I'll collect like terms here. Take this plus 2 to the other side of the equation. So when it crosses, it becomes what? Minus. So my x will be equal to 3, which is this 3. When this plus 2 crosses the sign of equality, crosses to the other side of the equation, it becomes what? Minus 2. So 3 minus 2 will give me 1, right? So therefore, x is equal to what? 1. This is my answer to this question, right? X is equal to 1.